Thanks for joining us as we explore books worth buying. In this episode, we'll discuss Shake Off Shyness, the new motivational self-help book from Edward Malouf. Let's join our podcast team as they sort it all out.
Welcome to today's deep dive into Edward Malouf's book, Shake Off Shyness. Our mission today is really about revealing how, most people don't even realize they're shy.
Right. They just assume they're actively dealing with, a tendency to overthink things.
Exactly. And we're going to explore how recognizing this hidden hesitation is really the key to unlocking your untapped potential. So, let's unpack this. I want you to think back to a specific time where you talked yourself out of a great opportunity purely by overthinking it.
Oh, we have all been there. Maybe you just stayed completely quiet in a meeting.
Yeah, or, it was an introduction you just didn't make. You probably didn't tell yourself, oh, I'm shy. You just thought, well, I need more time.
And that's the illusion, right? We disguise our own social anxiety so cleverly that it just feels like strategy.
It really does. It feels like you're just being smart.
Yeah. But Malouf's premise is that basically everyone is shy to some degree because, it stems from this totally natural human desire for approval. We all want to be liked.
Sure, of course we do.
But eventually, for a lot of us, that healthy desire kind of subtly morphs into a crippling fear of failure. And what's fascinating here is why this psychological trap works so well.
Well, it works because we rarely adopt the label of shy, We just claim we're waiting to feel ready.
Right, the whole I just need to prep a little more excuse.
Exactly. We convince ourselves we just need to prepare. But Malouf hits us with this pretty brutal truth here. He says readiness is a total myth and perfection is just paralysis.
It's just an excuse to do nothing.
Yeah. It reminds me of hitting the snooze button on your alarm. You think you're buying yourself 5 more minutes of comfort, but you're actually making it so much harder to get up. You're basically building a cage out of comfort.
A comfort cage, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Because comfort whispers these lies that sound exactly like wisdom. It tells you to, play it safe and avoid risk.
Which makes us forget that growth and comfort are mortal enemies. They cannot coexist.
No, they really can't. Choosing comfort over action actively traps your potential. So since staying in that cage is hurting us, breaking out means we need a radical shift in how we handle discomfort.
Right, which brings us to his point about social skills not being some genetic lottery.
Yes, it is a learnable craft.
Yeah.
Boldness is literally a muscle that you have to work out. It requires small, daily reps.
Like holding eye contact for just an extra second or something.
Exactly. Or just making brief small talk with a barista. Just tiny micro interactions.
But wait, let me push back on this a little bit. What about the fear of looking foolish? Nobody wants to bomb a joke or completely botch an introduction. That terror is real.
Oh, totally. But that's because we've been conditioned to treat awkwardness like it's a failure. Malouf counters that by saying awkwardness is simply the tuition you pay for a better life.
Oh, wow. The tuition you pay. I like that.
Yeah, you cannot get the education without paying the price. When you stumble over your words, you're just buying experience. And honestly, people crave genuine presence over cold, rehearsed perfection.
Because perfection is kind of distant and intimidating, right?
Exactly. Presence is what creates an authentic connection.
So really, admitting you overthink things and recognizing it as a mask for hidden shyness is the crucial first step to tearing down that cage. You have to stop asking the world for permission to show up.
You really do. You take the action first, and the confidence is just the scar tissue that forms afterward.
Yeah. Honestly, if you want to look at the actual science of how these micro-reps build boldness, picking up a copy of Shake Off Shyness on Amazon is a fantastic next step.
It's a game changer for sure once you stop hiding behind preparation.
It really is. So I'll leave you with this provocative thought. The next time you find yourself hesitating before speaking up, ask yourself, are you genuinely waiting for the perfect moment, or are you just locking yourself back inside the cage?